Natasha Bolton doesn't drive her Ford Mustang much these days. It's easier to take public transit to work and school. That's why the graduate student started renting it out to strangers on the car-sharing app Turo after trying the service herself.
And after renting it, I thought, why would I not do this? I have a car. It's a really great way to earn money on the side and let other people who might really like Ford Mustangs try it out for the first time.
Bolton rents out her Mustang to drivers such as Inderpal Singh, who is using Turo for the first time. The tech entrepreneur and part-time DJ often rents cars to run errands or take trips with friends and family.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the future of car rental. I think there's tons of cars you see on the street that are just sitting around not being used. And so I think if we can have like an economy where people can rent out their cars, make a little extra income, and then I can spend a little less money whenever I want to rent a car and rent really cool cars, absolutely.
Turo and other car-sharing apps are quickly gaining popularity as alternatives to traditional car rentals. But they've caught the attention of local officials and state lawmakers who think car-sharing services should face the same taxes, fees, and regulations as car rentals. That revenue is often used to pay for civic expenses such as police, firefighters, stadiums, and convention centers.
When the goal is leveling the playing field, you want all these companies operating with the same type of rules and regulations so they can compete, and the best one wins, whoever that is. I don't really care, to tell you the truth. But I want to make sure the rules are simple and that consumers are protected.
Turo says the car rental industry led by Enterprise is pushing legislative efforts in 36 states to stifle competition in the $42 billion industry.
It's a David and Goliath story. Enterprise is using their financial might and their long-standing political connections to create regulations that would put Turo's business out of business.
Enterprise says it welcomes competition, but it's not fair that Turo doesn't pay the same taxes and fees as car rental firms when they're essentially in the same business.
Cool, I think I'm done.
More legislative battles are ahead as the business of car sharing takes off. Terry Che, Associated Press, San Francisco.